Okay, so this is a video that I'm making spur of the moment. I'm going to try to make it quick, but I kind of just want to get my thoughts and, my thinking out, to you guys. So I was sitting here thinking, like, a lot of you know, if you don't know, I like to work out, like to be in the gym. I more than like to work out. It's kind of my identity now. No, Christ is my identity, but it's a big part of my life. Exercising, like, it's just a part of me now, right? So I was kind of thinking, like, I have a pretty good physique. I've built a pretty good physique over the years. You get what I'm saying? And I have a way better physique on the way. I just got to continue to be disciplined, stay faithful, and, and by God's grace, I'm going to continue to build this physique. But, I could be a little self-conscious when it comes to having my shirt off or having on a little bit of tighter clothes where you can see the outlines of my muscles, or, just walking around with wife beaters, because I don't really want anybody seeing my physique, because I don't want it to come across as if I'm trying to flaunt over people or make people idolize, or just have it as like show my body off in a vain way, even though it kind of sounds like it may be contradicting because I post my physique all the time. You know what I'm saying? This is weird. You know what I'm saying? But I just try not to have my shirt off. I try to wear bigger clothes and things like that, of that nature, just so it won't be like I'm trying to flaunt. You know what I'm saying? And then when I do post on social media about my physique and stuff, it's more about like motivation and trying to, build a career, or a platform off of fitness or whatever, just to get my foot in the door type thing, or, whatever. And I was just sitting here thinking, like, when you start building a physique that's actually like, respectable. And I'm not going to say, and I mean, I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but like, you know what I mean? When you got the casual gym goers, gym lifters, and you got the ones that are set apart, that like, you start getting into that realm of, okay, he's taking it up a notch. You get what I'm saying? Whether that's you locking in on your diet a little more, you tracking your calories a little more, you walking at work, having a workout split, you being a little more optimal, you isolating muscles more, you choosing out, you get what I'm saying? You start to take it a little bit more serious. Your physique is going to reflect that. You get what I'm saying? So once you start getting a certain type of physique, people will start treating you different. And I've realized that people really will start treating you different. Some in a good way, some in a bad way. Because you got to understand, a physique is one of the things that you truly really can't buy. Obviously, you can get fake abs, you can do all this looks maxing surgery and shit, but you can't really buy a physique. It shows that you're consistent and disciplined. It puts a mirror in front of people. It shows them what they're not doing, or what they are doing, or how they can be better. And a lot of people don't like to look in the mirror, because when they look in the mirror, they have to take accountability, because where they're at is based off of their choices. And people don't like to take accountability. They like to offset blame and play victim. Because if you offset blame and play victim, you never have to change. But if you take accountability, you have to change. You get what I'm saying? So they're going to continuously offset that responsibility so they can stay comfortable. You get what I'm saying? Well, that's how a lot of people operate. So a lot of people will treat you differently. And like I said, some good, some people will use you as motivation. Some people will give you credit. Some people will treat you, respect you more because it shows you have discipline. It shows you whatever. But a lot of the times, it's the latter or the other. Start being a little more, like, start hating, start saying a little slick stuff, being a little more disrespectful. Not in a sense where, you get what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of times for me, it's men. Obviously, it's no woman's really jealous of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the flip do? You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even really make sense. You know what I'm saying? Obviously. So in this situation, I'm talking about like men. It's a lot of like times and situations in like places where, I can tell that a dude was acting weird to me based off of how I looked, and kind of tried to assert his dominance over me because of my physique. You get what I'm saying? And in my opinion, it's because of my physique. It gets a little weird. Like it can make people insecure. And once insecurity starts showing, people start reacting in different ways. Like, what, for example, people try to start asserting their dominance. Like, men can be very weird. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like obviously we're kind of animalistic in nature when it comes to certain things in certain ways. So it kind of gets to a point where a male feels as if his pride or his ego is like shot or hurt or stabbed at one point. He kind of has to I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I've had people like just kind of just be rude to me, just because of how I look and off of the physique that I've built, kind of trying to drop their nuts or be like, assert their dominance just based off of my physique. And it's like, bro, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's not the type of person I am. Like, one thing my mom has always told me, or recently been telling me, you can't expect people to be like you. Can't expect people to act like you, respect like you, be honest like you. Can't expect people to be you. And that's something I'm trying to learn, because I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm never saying I never hated before, I never envied or nothing, but that's not really something that's in my character. Like, I'm not really, I don't hate, I don't envy. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just not me. If you have something that I don't, I'm gonna use it as motivation, or I'm gonna congratulate you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to assert my dominance to feel better about myself because standing next to you makes me insecure. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird, It's just weird. And when it comes to women, they also treat you a little different too. Now, I'm not really around a lot of women to really know definitively how different women act. But I get this reoccurring theme that once you start getting a certain stature to yourself, a certain air to you because of exercising and having a better physique and building a better physique, you catch woman eye a little bit more. You get what I'm saying? You start giving off more manly, I don't like to say aura because it's kind of corny, but energy. Because when I think of aura, this is obviously aura, but I don't think of it as a corny, cheesy TikTok shiz. I mean, your presence speaks for you. Your presence speaks volume. You don't gotta farm for that shiz. You don't gotta do anything for it. You and who you are and the air to you is what speaks for you. That's what aura to me is. True, genuine, you walk in a room and you the one. You get what I'm saying? Type shiz. And I think when you start to exercise and you start to build a certain physique, build a certain stature, build a certain, air to yourself, you build certain confidence, it obviously has a reaction to women. You get what I'm saying? That start to treat you a little different, treat you a little better with a little more respect, treat you more like a man. You get what I'm saying? And I'm obviously not every woman's going to act like that, but I don't know. I kind of just wanted to get my thoughts out, talk about that. Just kind of some of my experiences because it's I get a lot and it's kind of I already don't like taking my shirt off outside of the gym. So it's it kind of feels like the gym is the only place that I can take my shirt off and feel comfortable. And then it's kind of I'm still getting these stares, still getting these looks, still getting these hating gazes and eyes and this hating energy from people. People really trying to drop their nuts. You get what I'm saying? Really try to little boy me. And, I think the Lord, he's giving me patience. The Lord hasn't given me such a fragile ego where I have to react to that. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to act that doesn't bother me sometimes. I'm not going to act like I don't have an ego either. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm the one, or I need to assert dominance, or I need to, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not the type to really act on that. You get what I'm saying? I don't do that. I don't do that. It's always somebody better than you. It's always somebody a step ahead of you. It's always somebody 10 steps ahead of you. You get what I'm saying? I don't play those games. I'm not into playing losing games. You get what I'm saying? I'm not into playing things that has diminishing returns. It's no point. I don't know. I just wanted to express myself, talk about it a little bit, maybe give people encouragement if they're going through the same stuff. That's really all I got to say. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support on this channel, you know. God bless all y'all. I love you guys. Peace.